Hello and welcome back, I'm Normal Player Guy and you're all quite lovely majestic audiences. Right, okay, we're going to do the easy A's for Tech Whis and Int Whis. Honestly, these are absolutely fantastic. So a little bit about them. So we'll start with this guy, which is Tech Whis. So Tech Whis is quite an unusual one. It might just be the first Whis who doesn't have his dodging in it. So he gets 120% on super attack. So he's definitely got to go first, but because he doesn't dodge or anything along the lines of that, he needs to be a more robust support, perhaps what you think. Yeah, kinda. So his super attack, it does raise attack, but he also lowers the enemy's attack, which is quite nice. Now, of course, he also lowers the enemy. Not only does he lower the enemy attack on super attack, the attacked enemy, and it doesn't just on a regular attack, their attack and defense is lowered by 20%. For that turn, and they have a great chance, 70%, to stun the attacked enemy. That's really great. Basically, once per turn, you have a 70% chance to stun them. Otherwise, you just lower their defense and attack by 20%. So, you have 120% at the start. Well, I say start, 120% on super attack. They gain 60% extra per Realm of Gods, not including him on the turn. So that, and also same again, 60% per ally, excluding himself on the same turn if they're sibling bonds. So Realm of Gods and sibling bonds. So what, you're getting 120 plus an additional 120, so you're getting your 240 on top of your 120 on super attack. The dude has 360% and he stacks, or he at least does something with his attack. If I can't remember, I think he stacks attack, which is ridiculous, right? 360%? What kind of Whis unit goes up to 360%? It's ridiculous. Now, of course, running in with Sibling Bonds and Realm of Gods, to get that full bonus, honestly, you have to then use a Beerus, right? So that's kind of how it works out. I mean, to be fair, Realm of Gods and Sibling Bonds, you can quite easily get that with quite a lot of others on there. That's not so bad, but to fit in with the links like Connoisseur, for example, yeah, you're probably going to want that. So a little bit about the Int one, which is quite nice. So he does, for a start, he gets 120% again on super attack, but so this is where things get quite a bit crazy. So his super attack effect, by the way, so he does raise defense with a turn, so everyone's attack, this one's defense, making it better. So this one, so not only that, he also lowers attack, so they both kind of do the same thing, they lower attack. But this one has not quite so impressive stats, but does way more in terms of support. He is a fantastic support. So he has 120% on super, and flat out across the board, he gives all allies 3 key 30% to stats. That's just all allies, which is ridiculous. But if you have a Realm of Gods character on the turn, they are getting an additional 1 key, 10% to stats and 10% to crit, which is ridiculous. And if you have a Sibling Bonds, it's the same. So anyone on Realm of Gods and Sibling Bonds is getting 3 key, 10% to stats, and 20% chance to crit? It's ridiculous. Seriously, 50% to stats with a 20% chance to crit? Absolutely mad. He himself, if you're talking about Realm of Gods, gets 60% per ally on the turn, not himself, to his stats, so that's 120% altogether. So altogether you have 240, 120% on super with your Realm of Gods. So I've been thinking to showcase between the two of them. I'm going to jump into, I think, Extreme Super Battle Road Realm of Gods, because one that, it's Space Traveling Warriors, but realistically that's like Freezer Army / Ginyu Force, right? Or Wicked Bloodline. So, again, Sibling Bonds, well, you've got to tie in with his links and his relevance, especially with, you've got to have Realm of Gods as well. You're kind of limited to Realm of Gods. We will be throwing some Beeruses on the team, and this will be like a deity-heavy based Realm of Gods. So I'll jump back in, and I'll see you all when I have it up and ready. Okay, so this is going to be the team I've decided to rock. We got the two Whis. We have Beerus and Whis, the new EZA LR, and the only reason we're bringing in Goku and Gogeta is so we have a chance to dodge. I don't have the new guest that they have, so I will be rocking the UI Goku. So this will be quite interesting. This is an extremely difficult event only because the amount of people you face. Now, their health will be a little less and their attack is not quite as threatening, but don't let that put you off because the fact that there's 5 of them, this is utter ridiculous. Alright, are we getting any more links with alongside him? Now, we are getting Shattering the Limit. So let's see. We are starting the turn with Int Whis with basically 200k. Now, Int Whis is the one that will, he has 30% on super attack, and he's given all allies 30% support, and anyone who belongs to Realm of Gods and Sibling Bonds is being buffed as well. And I don't specifically know if this guy is on Sibling Bonds himself. Is he actually on Sibling Bonds? He is not. So he is getting 10% stats from Whis for being on Realm of Gods. But Beerus coming in with 200k. Now he does get pretty kooky in terms of his defense, so this is great. So we will indeed, let's see, what's the best? We'll probably do that because there's some type disadvantage in there. We don't truly, there's that Hercule in there, so it would be quite great. Ooh, this, if they get wiped out, I mean, I don't really want to take his, I don't really want to use an item, but just the sheer amount of people. Do you know what, if anything? I'm tempted to do this, because you'll get the hit, because they get 70% to stats. But the thing is, of course, if it's a super attack, it's, ugh. I mean, look at them, by the way, they're up to 18p. Screw it, do you know what, it would be fun we had it on video. Who is, I'll tell you what, with that amount of damage, we'll see if we can take this guy out. Okay, this is where the Tech Whis could come into play. Now, he would have disadvantage against Videl, but of course, he will be able to take out one of the other people in this. Like, he has a 70% chance to stun, which is brilliant. For Whis, he's not going to get Legendary Power, so fair enough. And I don't think he'll get... No, he's just not going to get Legendary Power, which would be a nice amount of attack. So let's see. We'll keep... Okay, so if we survive and we get to there, for sure, the end is dead, and then of course we'll probably just attack Hercule. So let's see. This is scary only because there's 5 of them. Okay, brilliant. Not a super attack, so we're able to get that. Right, okay, perfect. Wow, 6.76. Just a casual 6.76, but he does have a fantastic amount. By the way, that is his passive done, right? Because he's taken the hit, he's got the extra, and he's got support. Alright, okay, that wasn't so bad. Coming in with 2.4 million, and you're lowering the attack. That's pretty decent, okay? So he's gonna what? He's at around 260k defense, lowers the attacked enemy's attack on super attack effect, a couple of million. I mean, never. Oh, fantastic, beautiful. This is why Goku's absolutely broken, right? So yeah, okay, 2.4 million, just over 200k defense. Fantastic support. 50% support for Beerus, and he is a 40% support. Just bear that in mind, he's still a 40% support, but that Goku is ridiculous. Okay, so this Whis, this Tech Whis, he is just an offensive juggernaut, and apparently defensive, but he gets it on attack. 153k he starts out with, but he's going to get 360%. I mean, are we absolutely kidding? Is this guy just nutty? Okay, this would be utter suicide. Okay, so one way I can look at it, Videl's just supered, but we would not survive any of their super attacks realistically. This is ridiculous. So, let's see. Since there's a lot of attacks and I have a 50% chance to dodge, we're getting no links. See, the stuff like Gentleman and like Connoisseur and Godly Power, you just ain't gonna trigger. Especially on the likes of Space Traveling Warriors. Okay, let's see what we get. He needs 6 key because of this. So I should be able to pick that up, not a problem. So we will see how he fares actually at type advantage to see if he can actually wipe down a unit. So let's see if Devilman can go down. I'm going to be relying on Gogeta's ability to get the dodges in here. That's going to be nice. Actually, do I have... I should have brought a Nurse Chi-Chi. Nurse Chi-Chi would have been quite nice on this. Alright, well, as I say, I'm not so bothered about losing on this, but because there's so many of them, I just fear I'm going to get slapped with an attack. Like, they're brilliant. This is why #1 TUR in the game, right? Okay, so we'll probably survive quite easily. So then we'll just be able to see how well this tech piece gets. So he has a 70% chance to stun an enemy, which means could be Devilman's gone. You know, bear in mind, perhaps I should have hit, I can't remember his name, is it like Chopra? 3.61, okay. The thing is, we're never able to see his defensive stats because he gains so much on super, and also depending on who's in return. I mean, it's just utter madness. So, yeah, okay. So, none of these, by the way, would have been on sibling... Oh, actually, just bear in mind, it depends on whether or not they have sibling bonds in Realm of Gods. I'm not entirely too sure those guys had... I mean, I don't think those guys... Did they have sibling bonds in them? I mean, obviously they have a Realm of Gods, but I actually don't think they're going to be on that. No, they're not actually on sibling bonds. So he had 157k, but that actually wasn't what he could do. Okay, perfect. So, still 200k, fair enough, that's fine. I'm going to do this, because this will be an attempt to see the attack start. If I let Beerus take this, they're going to absolutely crush this. So yeah, okay. Perfect, we'll take some healing, that's nice. So, by the way, I've just gone through Extreme Super Battle Road, Realm of Gods, and I've pretty much no itemed it thus far. Couple of million, that's fine. That is fine. So, again, there's nothing special here. No, they're not, but as I say, the fact that you're getting 30% plus an additional up to either 40 or 50 is pretty ridiculous. Okay, so far we've no itemed it. We're up to another very scary phase, is because it's another 4 people. And then the next one, I believe, is also 4 people. Okay, so we're up to 120k. Wow, yeah, okay, ugh, not great at all. The amount of people who are just not on, like, sibling bonds is getting ridiculous. So, 120k. Wow. Let's see. So, he is a 40% buff, though, for the rest, which is pretty nice. We'll stick with God Goku, right? We will, let's see, actually, we'll keep Master Crane alive at the end, because he is going to have that he's going to be type disadvantage, would be great. We need 6 key, and I fear I might have done too much. However, then again, he only stacks attack and lowers attack, so if I actually attack him, an extra 70% may actually kick in the stun, which would be quite nice. We'll go for this, and let's see if Master Crane can get his stun. Yeah, we're not going to get a super attack, so that's fine. By the way, I put full dodge in every single one of these, because that's basically how it goes. Come on for me, dodge, come, oh yes! I mean, that was type advantage, but still. Come on, show me the dodge power. Okay, this one was taken. Well, you win some, you lose some. Oof, 300k, 5 million. It's still broken unit, right? Man, if he'd have supered first, then took the super attack, it would have been way under 100k. Oh, come on. Okay, here we go. I'll allow this. I'll allow this. Because that's 1 unit gone. Mega, you know, it's basically you just one-shotted him. I'm just going to take that. I'm going to believe you one-shotted him. Alright, okay. Grandpa Gohan. This will be probably GG for you. Is it? Oh, God, man. Okay. Again, I'm going to pretend. I'm going to call it that this was just a one-shot. But yeah. He's taking rainbow units, double attacks. Oof. We will die unless you dodge. Oh, great. Oh, actually, no, you took that. Actually, you annihilated that. Ha! We got the stuff. Fantastic. There you go. Just like that. By the way, if we'd have taken those hits, if Master Crane had hit us, we'd have died. We come in with 150k, with 120k defense. One normal was probably going to end our lives. So you can kind of see just how powerful they really are. Okay, I'm going to do this. Well, that connoisseur with the healing link's kicking in. Type disadvantage, but Beerus would be able to handle this way better. I actually know what, screw it. It's not his showcase. What the hell do I care? So, let's see. Who do we want to aim for? Screw it, we'll go for you. See if we can actually finish you off. Let's see. I wish I had a sensor beam. Okay, so, you know what? I know it's going to improve damage reduction. Sure. Granted. but I'm going to do this. Now, I'm only getting 30% damage reduction, but I need the heal. So we'll factor that in. Let's see. Yeah, okay. I'm happy with this. I'm happy with this. Yeah, I really should just bring Sensus and Nurse Chi-Chis and just see. Oh, there's the dodge kicking in, by the way. I do have like 26 dodge. Again, 2.4 million. This guy doesn't really change. I mean, he is getting the supports from the Realm of Gods on the team, so he is up to full maximum power, right? And of course, sibling bonds. So that's great. So actually, no, if there was if Whis, the other Whis, was on this rotation, he'd actually have more because of the sibling bonds, because these guys aren't on it. So he's getting the Realm of Gods, which is great. But yeah. Oh, is it the other one? I can't remember. Honestly, I think... No, that's right. The Int, he only gets a double 60% for Realm of Gods. It's the Tech who has the quadruple, but it's for Realm of Gods and Sibling Bond. So that pretty much was his best. So far, no item. Oh no, I have used an item. So far, this is going really well. This is Extreme Realm of Gods, and these guys are looking really, really well. Yes, of course, these guys are crits and they're doing pretty jazzy stuff, but of course, we'll see. So the next phase is again another 4. I mean, we've already seen the value of what Int Whis could do, or Tech Whis, because that Crane, Master Crane, would have absolutely ended us with just one normal. The ability to stun on attack is quite nice. Not only that, but you can lower someone's attack and defense by 20%. You can see that, like you'd be alive because of this. So we enter the final one with 4. So this is looking pretty well. Okay, we do have both Whis on rotation, which means this is everyone's best support. So Tech Whis will be hugely buffed. So he enters the turn. Wow. Okay. So we saw the difference between 1, 2, and 1.5. Okay, I say 1, 1.5, and 2. So with both Sibling Bonds of Realm of Gods, 214k. When they're both on Realm of Gods and you get one Sibling Bond, we're up to, what is it, 170, 180, and then when you're just on Realm of Gods, it's 120. So look at that, 200k defense, and you're gonna get 300 and... Are you absolutely not? You're gonna get 120% on super attack. That is absolutely nutty. Of course, he is going to be able to stun an opponent. Tell you what, the STR unit is not going to hit for a little while. So, super attacks... I mean, just look at that, by the way. He's also, by the way, getting 30% support. I think he's going to get 40% support. Actually, tell a lie. Tech Whis is getting 50% support. And then on a... wow, yeah, okay. Tech Whis is going to be an absolute monster. Tell you what, okay, so... The links, let's have a look at them. Godly Power, Connoisseur, Shock and Speed. Right, so Shock and Speed and Connoisseur doing the key links for you right there. So again, last time you needed 6 key without a Beerus on the team. Now you pretty much need 1. Okay, so looking great. Let's see if we can take out Tien with the stun. And let's see if Beerus can take you down. No, you don't have Oscar, that'll do. Yeah, okay, that's fair game. And of course, yeah, fair enough. Okay, so let's see what nutty number he does. Right, type. Okay, double digits. This is nice. 5. What? What? Are you kidding me? You whoa. This is nuts. Tech Whis. Man, who remembers using this unit where you could put up 400,000 attack stat? No, God damn it! Seriously, 50% support with 360% on for when you get flipping heck. What the hell? I mean, this is why I say he's the most weirdest one going, because Whis is usually dodge or they are ridiculous support, and I could have used STR Whis. His defense exponentially grows, uncapped with every dodge by 50%. I don't need STR Whis. They start the turn with around 200k. You know, one can stun. What the hell? Did we actually? We didn't actually, by the way, get the stun off on him, which is kind of annoying. So fair enough. But we did lower his attack and defense while showing off a 5.7. I mean, what the heck? Okay, so I'm probably. Do you know what? Let's see if we can finish off some units. No, your type. Even though you're type disadvantage, you should have enough in the tank, especially if you crit. That's fair game. We'll finish you because, well, you're right there. And we'll save all this lovely pretty key right there. Damn, okay. Realm of Gods Extreme Super Battle Road. Tech Whis. Few million. Why the hell not? 5 million, 6 million. And then, the other one, Tech Int Whis. Oof, let's just give everyone 50% support. Why the hell not with 3 key? Seriously, Goku? Come on, man. By the way, nice dodge. Okay, all but one. All but two. Alright, okay, that was a pretty nice one. Alrighty, so this is, honestly, check out the previous video where it was Goku's. My third video on them. Honestly, they're great. They're doing like 6 and 7 million. One has a 30% chance to crit as well. It's ridiculous. That was actually a lot of damage for type neutral, but sure, he hasn't transformed yet. I mean, it's these 9 easy A's that we're getting round to, they're really good. I'm not gonna say you can use the Whis in like the most difficult red zones or like the Fighting Pride of the Saiyans and the Wicked Bloodline one. I'm not saying that, but sure. Okay, so without the 50% support and without the full buff on attack for sibling bonds, 153k. Okay, so 100. That's kind of the par that you're getting at. Okay, so let's see. We have a 70% chance to stun a unit, and I wanna hit Yamcha. Guess what? Chaozu ain't gonna do nothing. Not really. I mean, might. Krillin, well, he's only just super attack, so I don't suppose he'd be too dangerous. We'll see. And then Yamcha's the one at full health. So let's see, and Yamcha I don't think has actually done a super attack yet. I could be wrong. So far, as you can see, just one item. And that one item was only just a gauge to see, I mean, I was just testing the waters. I just needed to survive. Alright, we're all ganging up on Yamcha. Yep, nothing as I expect. 4 million? What the hell is seriously, what the hell? Lovely dodge. Yeah, okay, again, that's type advantage, I'm fine. That's the dodge kicking in because they're all specced out with full dodge. Wow, okay, seriously, no, that's great. You do need a Beerus, right? It just goes to showcase the difference when you don't have sibling bonds on the team. You do lose a huge chunk. We went down to as low as 120, and again, we would have died if it wasn't for their stun ability. I mean, seriously, it's honestly, I feel like I could have no-itemed it, right? This is how insane these Whis are doing. So yeah, and you've seen some of the dodges have kicked in as well, which is nice. I wish the dodges would have kicked in more. Alright, great. So again, 200k giving a retarded amount of support. Giving 40% to absolutely everyone. Everyone's getting 3 key 40%. So we're just going to just keep doing this. I'm happy with this rotation. So we have a docking attack. That's nice. Let's see what we're going to get from this guy. Okay, so what are we rocking in with? Again, 2.4 it's flat out the same. So I suppose it's consistency, right? You're not going to see any changes, right? He gets his buff on attack for the Realm of Gods on top of his start of turn attacking. So whereas like, which is not as bad because again you're going to have it because Realm of Gods is where he belongs. It's the other one. It's Tech Whis who has the issue with sibling bonds. Honestly, dude, I just call it a pseudo no-item run on Extreme Realm of Gods. This is madness. They are both built around such a situation where you're having a massive amount of buff. They can lower the attack on super attack by 20% for 3 turns. One has a 70% chance to stun on attack, which we saw that kick in. If we only saw it against that Tien as well, it would have been great. honestly, you just cannot fault these units. They truly are great. Honestly, there really isn't anything bad to say. I mean, Int Whis, I mean, he's nice, he's consistent, as we saw. His defense never dipped, and he was just a fantastic support. You could argue a case to double super just so you can apply that buff more, but not really necessary. He was able to he was able to hold his own against quite a lot of attacks, which is quite nice. The only true worry, but then again, I suppose the worry comes with the reward. You have the setup, right? And you could had it in the case where he was getting the 50% from Whis, and this guy can bust out like close to 6 million. It's ridiculous. And the guy, just with his full passive alone, without any support, was able to bust out like 5 million. It's ridiculous. Seriously, I mean, they've made these units really great. The 9 Easy A's thus far. We've done the Beerus, we've done the 2 Gokus, we've done these. I think all I've got to do next is just... well, I've only got 1 to do. No, I've got 2 to do. 3? Can't remember. Right, yeah, so I've got Ink Goku, I've got STR Blue Goku, and then I've got the Ink Beerus. That's all I've got to do left. But thus far, the 5 that I've done are ridiculous. Honestly worthy. High praise. The only slightly disappointing one was the AGL God Goku, because compared to his immediate, exactly the same rival, yeah, he starts off with more defense because his start of turn stats are actually higher. I mean, he ends up being par, if not slightly worse than the STR counterpart. Anyway, the point is, they're all done very, very well. If anyone says that they're rubbish, they're wrong. And if they're rubbish, then they're the Wales one of the best units in the game, flat out. But I'm telling you, thus far they're fantastic. But thank you very much for watching. I have been your favourite host, and you have been my favourite audience. Thank you very much, and I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.